Good morning. It is 6:14 a.m. on Monday, August 19th, 2019. I'm Christiana Ellis and I just got up. This is 5 more minutes. As perhaps you might guess from the title of today's video, I had a weird night's sleep last night. So something that has happened to me before is usually with video games, when I have played a certain specific game a lot in a certain particular day, and generally speaking, it also requires that I be playing it right up until the point where I go to bed, I'll have these dreams that they're not nightmares in the sense that they're not scary or anything, but they're just sort of disorienting and frustrating, where I'll have dreams that I'm playing the game, but because obviously in my dream there's no actual game console to respond in the way my brain expects the game to respond, it produces this really unpleasant feedback loop of I can't get the game to do what I want it to do. Why isn't it working? And it's just frustrating, and it kind of creates this sort of racing thoughts loop. And again, it's like it's not scary. It's just like, it's kind of like being dizzy. And so that happens sometimes. Usually, I'll, wake up to that a couple of times in the middle of the night when that happens, and then go back to sleep, and it's fine. Last night, for the first time ever, I had a dream like that was based on a tabletop role-playing game. Oh, excuse me. I did play Fate of Cthulhu last night, and that was the game that it was sort of about, so to speak. But it didn't involve any of the actual players that I really play the game with. It was just like me dealing with sort of the game mechanics and trying to figure out wait, so it's this skill roll. No, wait, that's not right. Should it be this bonus or that bonus? And just getting into that loop where things don't make sense. And then waking up feeling kind of just sweaty and disoriented, and so, I just I didn't sleep very well, and it's frustrating. I kind of ended up waking up early, but I'm awake, but not feeling especially rested. I'm probably going to be tired later today. But the weird thing too is that, first of all, like I said, I've never had that type of dream about a tabletop game before. But also, I did play last night, but it wasn't like an all-day thing, and it wasn't right up until the point I went to bed. I did eat some frozen fruit as a dessert, more or less right before I went to bed, but that's not altogether unusual either, so I don't really know what went on last night. Something did, but I was feeling hot even, I don't know. I hope I'm not coming down with something. I don't feel feverish or anything, but I do feel warm, but not like a fever, feel clammy. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Although one of the things that I did yesterday, completely unrelated to that, was I did my first audio recordings in a little while. Doing a short story recording for a podcast, and then also these are fiction for other people's fiction, not my own. Did a short story recording, and then some lines for an audio drama, and it kind of felt good. I'd sort of gotten out of that a little bit, just hadn't worked on anything like that in a little while. Felt good to get back to it, although I still have to do some editing. And audio editing has never been my favorite part of the whole process, but it's a really weird sort of mixed thing, because I can get really perfectionist and control freak about it. And whenever it's my own work, the audio editing, Like, I don't enjoy it, but I also don't want to let anyone else do it. Anyway, so I've got to go ahead and try to get myself like actually in a workable condition here so that I can, work. Hopefully, I will not be too too exhausted today. We'll see. But in the meantime, I hope you all slept better, and if not, I hope you have a good day anyway. So I'll leave it there and talk to you all tomorrow for 5 more minutes.